How is it going, everyone? We have a major update for Lost Soul Aside. For those of you that are a little bit skeptical on how the game's gonna turn out, if you're not completely sold out on it, guess what? There is a free demo that is rolling out right now. Yes, kind of coming together quickly, and I find this a little bit surprising given that they didn't give any heads up as far as it actually coming, and I'll talk about the demo. And I also want to give you guys a heads up on another game that has gotten its release date for PC. It will be coming out in 2026 on PlayStation 5. It's of an anime that I'm a big fan of. Solo Leveling will be getting a major video game, and it is due out November of this year on PC, but it will be coming to PlayStation 5 in 2026. More on that at the end of this video. First of all, I do want to cover the Lost Soul Aside demo. Now, there's been a little bit of skepticism, let's be honest. It's been a lot of skepticism as far as how well is this game actually going to turn out, given that Lost Soul Aside is a game that's been in development for a decade. The reviews aren't coming out today. The game is scheduled to release tomorrow officially, and there are no reviews posted. There is nothing. I know that there's physical copies out there in the wild, and there are people that are already playing the game, but there are no reviews that are being posted as of the recording of this video. I don't know if the embargo is about to go off as I'm recording this video, but I don't believe it is, and it's just been very unclear as far as when we're gonna hear specific information. Whenever something like that happens, when there is no reviews, like I've seen situations like that, and sometimes it turns out okay. Like I know Rockstar is pretty strict with when their reviews go up, but this is a brand new IP, brand new studio. The fact that there are no reviews being posted, that is a little bit concerning, but the fact that they're also dropping a free demo, I think that alleviates some of the worries at least. And I'm not expecting Lost Soul Aside to be this absolute blow-away game. I just think it's unrealistic at this point to expect that. And really, any game release, especially a new IP, new studio, etc., I think you should go into it with tempered expectations, but this one, even more so. You know, expect a 7 out of 10 action RPG, and I think you'll end up having a pretty good time with it. Based on the visuals, based on the gameplay we've seen thus far, I do think it looks like a stylish action game. To what extent that you're really gonna get into it, you know, that'll probably vary person to person, and depending on what difficulty you play it on, etc. They are saying 20 to 30 hours of gameplay. We'll see if that ultimately does hold up. You know, sometimes with these games, some people finish it a lot quicker, some people take longer, especially if they play on the harder difficulty. But as far as the demo is concerned, trial by combat. Test your skill, courage, and steel in the first step of a hero's journey in the action-heavy Lost Soul Aside demo. Prepare Kaiser for brutal challenges to save humanity with 2 epic boss battles. 2 boss battles in the demo? Hey, that's pretty damn good. All things considered, to get those 2 boss battles out of a demo, chain skillful sword combos in a deadly duel with the Rose Queen, a legendary warrior unleashing flurries of rapid strikes and dazzling slashes. Wield potent arena powers and a 2-handed greatsword to face the Empire's formidable champion, Holy Knight Commander Victor, and the immense ancient mecha construct in a ferocious clash for the ages. Can you survive? Are you ready for your epic odyssey in Lost Soul Aside? And please note, your save data will not carry over to the full game, so keep that in mind as well. I do want to note that if you're looking to pick up Lost Soul Aside and you want to pick it up on PC, remember that our friends at Green Man Gaming do have the game discounted. Use the code AUG15 for August 15, and you'll save 15% off. You'll get it for $51 instead of $60. You won't pay tax either. You'll get a Steam key, you'll redeem it on Steam, and you'll be good to go. And it's actually releasing on Steam and PC later today here stateside. I believe it'll be 6 p.m. Eastern. And the game will be launching, so you can play it on PC a little bit earlier. I'm still very much interested in the game, and I want to see it turn out well, but the aspect of the reviews not being posted, that to me is the biggest red flag and the alarming element. And then you read between the tea leaves, the fact that this game was delayed 3 months ago, and the fact that, you know, a 10-year in development game is always going to leave a little bit of concern and a little bit of skepticism. I'm just hoping it's something that ends up being pretty decent, that Ulti Games can learn from this game, and then they can develop it into something better. I'm not saying do a Lost Soul Aside 2, but I'm saying whatever they do in the future, whether it be another action game, if PlayStation's gonna be involved with it, I don't know. I really would be curious to know the entire ins and outs of the development of this game, because keep in mind that PlayStation got involved with this game in 2016. It is now finally coming out in 2025. I wonder what PlayStation and the heads that were involved in, you know, funding funding the game what they thought about the lengthy development cycle of the title and if they would be comfortable in working with OT0 Games again with a brand new game. Hopefully they would, and hopefully Lost Soul Aside does turn out to be something that people do enjoy. Again, I just think you should go in with your expectations in check, but at the very least, you know, it is getting a physical copy. The content is on the disc. There will be a day one patch dropping tomorrow, and it will be a major day one patch with a lot of optimization fixes and things of that nature. So if you have some technical issues right out the gate and you don't have the day one patch installed, probably will be remedied off of that. But that demo is rolling out right now, already live in Australia from what I can see, but it should be rolling out in other regions here shortly as well. And your save data will not carry over. This is really for those of you that aren't sold on the game, that haven't pre-ordered the game, and you're a little bit on the fence. Try out the demo and then see how you like it. The game is PS5 Pro enhanced, by the way, so you'll be able to see the enhancements if you are on that console as well. But hopefully, you know, 7 out of 10 action game, and I'll be pretty happy with it, all things considered. Moving on from that, I do quickly want to note that Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive has been dated for November 17th for PC, and it will be coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series in 2026. I've loved solo leveling. You know, I'm not a big anime watcher these days. I like me some Kaiju number 8. I like solo leveling, but it's few and far between as far as the anime that I get really into. But solo leveling, I thought, was awesome. It's that over-the-top, just badass anime that sometimes it's exactly what you want. And, you know, I'm not crazy about the narrative to solo leveling. I just think from an animation standpoint, how insane it is as far as the battles go. I really do like it from that standpoint, and the soundtrack I think is great. And they noted, with Solo Leveling Arise already receiving so much love, developing a new game for PC and console players has brought us not only great excitement and anticipation, but also a fair share of fear and serious contemplation about venturing into the unknown. Still, the desire to reinterpret the epic journey of solo leveling in a new dimension and to present new experiences and deeper gameplay aimed at PC and console that couldn't be explored in Arise has driven our strong spirit of challenge. Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive is our brand new adventure. It'll continue to evolve on its own path, aiming to provide the best possible gameplay experience. At the same time, it is being developed as a distinct PC and console experience, with Solo Leveling Arise being a mobile title. We are doing our utmost to ensure that both projects live up to your expectations. Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive is a new game experience. It's a full package game rather than relying on randomness when recruiting hunters or crafting weapons. We've designed the game to reward effort and strategy. All the hunters sung with Jinwoo and their weapons, and the joy of progression can be earned and enjoyed entirely through in-game play. That's great. The game will be a budget title at $39.99. By Sung Jinwoo's side stands not only his shadows, but also many skilled hunters who fight alongside him. Weapon crafting is noted as well. And again, the game will be released on November 17th for PC, and it will be coming 2026 for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. It would be nice for Solo Leveling to get a high-quality game. We'll see how it turns out. The anime's been super popular, one of the more popular anime, alongside, you know, the Demon Slayers of the world, but I feel like Solo Leveling has really stood out. We'll see how the game turns out November 17th and 2026 for the console release. But that is going to do it for me. Again, Lost Soul aside, getting a free demo that is rolling out right now. 2 boss battles included with that. Just keep in mind your save data from the demo will not carry over. But if you're a little bit on the fence on the game and you want to check it out, see how you like it for yourself, that demo is rolling out now. And Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive launches November the 17th, 2026 for PS5 and Xbox Series. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.